Yeah. The more I floss more, it make the haters wanna talk more. I always been a freshman, they always been sophomore.
Alright, man. It's your boy, Floss Dog No Love. Coming at y'all with a brand new segment called In a Perfect World, I Don't Rage Quit. So in this segment, I talk about a topic and how I imagine it would be in a perfect world through my eyes. While at the same time, I play NBA 2K and try not to get too pissed off and quit the game I'm playing. So I'm just now starting this game. It's my creative player. He's pretty good. That's beside the point because I haven't played a game in like a couple weeks, so I'm a little rusty. But I'm gonna try my best not to rage quit. And this first topic was inspired actually by a crack video that I saw. Shout out to crack.com. I'll share the link with you. But basically they were saying the whole premise was you'll never look at Wizard of Oz the same after this, whatever. So you should watch it, yada yada yada. But anyway, that inspired me to have this idea that in a perfect world, the Wizard of Oz would be the representative movie of female sexual liberation. Maybe right now when I say those combination of words, female sexual liberation, what the fuck movie would you think about? I want to say Girl Interrupted, but like it's not a porn and like it's not what it's about. But I don't know. What movie is like representative of female liberation? You can't think of one? I'm not talking to myself, by the way. Fuck y'all. But whatever. I can't say I'm the biggest feminist, but
oh yo, Hysteria.
Hysteria, what's that like?
It's about the first dildo.
Shit. Is that a documentary?
No, it's like a comedy with fucking Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Is it like I guess if you know about it, you know about it. Is it one of those kind of movies?
Maybe.
Or is it really popular?
I feel like if you're in the women's rights circle, you know about it.
Okay, that makes sense. So I'm saying that Wizard of Oz in a perfect world would top that. Why do I say that? Well, that's because Wizard of Oz, if you think about it like I'm thinking about it, or I have thought about it, I didn't say that right. If you think about it like I've been thinking about it for this particular piece, then you would recognize that Wizard of Oz is basically a long-ass wet dream. A female orgasm that takes place while she's sleeping. It's several signs and clues that point to that shit, and I'll go into that. And you have to understand that I have a psychology background, so I couldn't help but think about this shit on a psychological level as well. Considering you're talking about sex and sleeping, like two things that have like been studied by psychology. But I digress. So the first thing is, and I'll build up to the climax, if you will, as to why I think this way. But the first thing is when I can't speak for female sexual night orgasms or whatever, but I know whenever I've had a wet dream, you have an image of like maybe a crush or a celebrity or something. Like it feels real because you have a real reaction, so it's very vivid. So in her sexual, I need a better name for this shit. In her wet dream, the guys that she looked up to were the celebrities in her life. Now, when I say celebrities, you gotta think this is fucking 1930s goddamn middle of Kansas. So of course there's no famous celebrities around. But when you're on the farm living with your aunt and uncle, you get little interaction, I'm assuming. Like, it seemed like she was in the middle of nowhere. And so the only outside figures were like people she wasn't related to. So that was the farmhands who turned out to be the Scarecrow, Lion, and Tin Man in her dream. And also the fucking wizard when she ran away from home and met the fucking magician. That was like the dopest motherfucker she ever met in her life. So what was he in the dream? The fucking king of everything. So I feel like those were stimuli in the dream. What the fuck? I'm like kicking ass right now. I got 5 points. I'm at the free throw line and shit right now. And one holla, but I missed. No, I made that bitch. But so that's what I'm saying. And to give you more of a relation to it being a really emotional arousal dream, another emotion that arouses like in your dreams is anger. And who was featured in her dream? The fucking lady that tried to fucking kidnap her dog and like take him to the fucking pound. Like she fucking hated that motherfucker. And who was she in the dream? The fucking worst person of all time. So like, my second point is we get another glimpse into the freaky mind of Dorothy, because if you remember in the beginning of Wizard of Oz, she was outside fucking around in the pig pen or whatever, and she was like talking to the farmhands, all three of them at the same time, sexual liberation, and she was walking on the fence and fell down. So like it's a whole little mini dramatic moment where all three of them work together to save her. But I think that shit was arousing to her. I think she's one of those girls that likes to feel vulnerable and likes to be the damsel in distress, if you will. So this is her real life. So of course in her dream, she's in trouble sometimes, but I think, well, I'll come back to that later. But in the dream, all of these men in her life, she's highlighting the shit that she is crushing on about them. Like, oh, he's a little smart. I think that's cute. Oh, he's so cute and cowardly, but he's really brave. That's cute too. Oh, he's the sweetest guy I've ever met. He has such a kind heart. That's so cute. Like, for the female liberation part, it's letting you know it's okay to like more than one guy at the same time and to like guys for different reasons. Like, Dorothy didn't have a boyfriend. It was no romantic figure in the film, but she had interest levels in multiple guys for multiple reasons. Like, she fucked with the wizard because he was creative and he could sell her a dream, basically, which guys tend to do to women. But I feel like Wizard of Oz is brave enough to show women that, like, you're gonna interact with these kind of guys, and it's okay to like these kind of guys. Like, you don't have to just like one guy, because no one guy is perfect. All of these motherfuckers had flaws. Is that not true, ladies? Come on. But anyway, so she has her celebrity crushes in this wet dream. Shit, and the climax. This part I said I get to, the climax. I paused it because I was looking at it, but I'm in this bitch. I'm up by 2 points. The climax is the big fucking shit with the witch at the end, where she gets captured and she has to kill her, but she doesn't know how. So she really didn't do too much brave shit in the whole movie. But when the shit went down and they needed a hero, she was the one who poured water on the witch. My point being that the whole buildup of the climax was her being vulnerable, her not being safe, her having to be saved from all these dangers. This is the arousal point. This is the damsel in distress shit. But the only way she can climax is if she becomes the hero. Like, if she turns out to be the one with no flaws, or the one who made the most progress. So she fucking, how does she kill the witch? Water. She climaxes, man. She gets wet. That was the orgasm, man. She fucking killed the bitch she hated, and it just felt good. Like, this shit was, she was living her dream, literally. Like, she wanted to kill that fucking lady for fucking with her dog. What she do in the dream? She came on her, kinda. She threw the water on her and she died. And that was the fucking climax of the movie. Like after that, everything chilled out. She was like post-coitus, relaxing, clicking her heels and shit. And she went home. You know?
Yeah. Fuck a sentence about that action like a bird, yeah. You must be kidding, out here acting like you nerd, yeah. I'm about my business, get them stacks up what I serve, yeah. Them niggas kittens, pussy cats don't bark they bird, yeah. They out here biting just to shine that we're culling, yeah. But I been a wolf, I take your bitch, we out here fucking, yeah. We out here tangled